Hi guys, it's Shama again. Welcome to my first Journal with Me video. Today we are setting up the pages for the month of February. All my month pages start with an overview of the month. I make a list of all the dates, and right beside each of the date I write any event or any important plan for the date, like birthdays or anniversaries, or if I have a flight to catch. Now, at the center of the page, I have something called my intentional spending corner. This is basically a list of things I didn't buy or services that I didn't use and how much money I saved because of that. So, if you don't know me, I call myself a minimalist and I'm trying to build a life that is more intentional and disciplined. So, writing down what I didn't buy every month really helps me stay accountable, especially when it comes to my spending and eating habits. So first I write down the date, then the item I didn't buy, and finally the amount that I have saved. Now on the right corner of the page, I list my tasks for the month, what I've read and watched, and a few things from my wish list. So this month I'm planning to finish The Years by Annie Ernaux, and I really hope I actually finish it. I'm just erasing all the pencil sketches and guidelines that I had drawn earlier for references. Now, if you look closely, there's a little space below the month's calendar and the intentional spending corner. I'm not really sure what to do with this gap yet, so tell me in the comments what I should add there. And I also forgot to write the days of the week at first, so I added them in green. Green is the color for this month, so all the setup is going to be in green and black, and when I actually start filling the journal up, they'll be in blue. And I used a green highlighter to mark the weekends and highlight the headings. So now when I'm done with the month page, I'll flip the notebook and here we have the weeks page. I'll start with the name of the month and then I'll get into the meals. I track all my meals of the week. So I start with breakfast, then lunch, then dinner, and then finally snacks. And below each of the meal, I write down the day's name, and beside that I write whatever I've eaten for the meal. Now for the rest of the page, I divided into two parts vertically and in four parts horizontally. First, I write the name of the day, so it goes as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then finally weekend. And at the lowest corner, I write the task for the week and then finally a small section for the expenses of the week. Here also I'm using my green highlighter to highlight the days, and then we'll go into the habit tracker. So here is what my weekly habit tracker looks like. I'm going to write down the initials of all the days, and here are all the habits that I want to track. So once I'm done with a habit, I'll just put a tick mark, like a checkbox. I'll just put a tick mark and that's it. And this is what my entire journal page, the monthly page, looks like, and this is what the weekly page looks like.